Spice Math. That's right. You add it up, multiply it, man. Spice Math. Okay. A couple things we're gonna learn today. Spice Math. All right. Take some time, educate yourself. Spice Math. That's right. You won't believe it's just math. Come on.
Hi, I'm Ruth Dottin.
Hi, I'm Aaron Williams.
Hi, I'm Brandon Alexander.
Hi, I'm Kelvin Dottin.
Hello, I'm Lyndon Sincere.
We are your Spice Math tutors.
You won't believe it's just math. Just math.
Hello Spice Math Whiz Kids. Welcome back to another episode of Spice Math. Today we'll be looking at the topic percentages, part of 100 out of 100. Two things you'll be learning today. The first thing is that you'll learn how to find a percentage of a given quantity, and then you'll be able to convert part of a given quantity to a percentage. I know you're excited, and I'm excited just as you are. Now, in order to find a percentage of a given quantity, there are a number of steps we should do. Let's look at the screen. The first thing you should be able to do is write the percentage as a fraction. Write the percentage as a fraction. The second thing you'll do is that you will multiply the fraction by the given quantity. And the third thing is that you will simplify your answer if possible. So read with me now as we go through the three steps again. First, write the percentage as a fraction. Secondly, multiply the fraction by the given quantity. And the third thing is that you simplify your answer if possible. We're going to try these. The first question, now it's in blue and I want the boys to read, please. It says, find 20% of 50. Find 20% of 50. All right, let's go to the board. Now remember, we are finding 20% of 50. The first step, change the percentage to a fraction. So this 20% will become 20 over 100. Multiply by the quantity 50 over 1. So I can simplify my 20 over 100, and that will give me 20 into 21, 20 into 105. So now I'm multiplying a fifth by 50. But then again, I can also break down my 50. So 5 into 5 will give me 1, and 5 into 50 will give me 10. So 20% of 50 is equal to 10. Again, we change the percentage to a fraction, we multiply by the quantity, and we got our answer of 10. Let's go to our second example. For this example, we are finding 30% of 60. We are finding 30% of 60. What's the first thing we need to do? All right, so we're going to change the percent to a fraction. So that will give us 30 over 100. And we multiply by a quantity, which is 60. I will 10 into 66, 10 into 100, 10. 10 into 10, 1, and 10 into 30, 3. So I'll have 3 multiplied by 6, which will give us 18. Okay? Now I'm going to allow you to do one by yourself. Read it on the screen. It says, in a set of 80 questions, Noah got 25% incorrect. In other words, he got 25% wrong. How many questions were incorrect? How many questions did Noah get wrong? So take a moment and do that question. The question asks how many questions were incorrect. So we know that he got 25% of 80 questions incorrect. So it's important now that we find out what is 25% of 80 questions. We change the 25% to a fraction. We multiply it by the quantity. That will represent the quantity of questions in the test. Let us break down 25 into 25, 1. 25 into 100, 4. 4 into 4, 1. And 4 into 80 will give me 20. It therefore means that he got 20 questions incorrect. Okay, I hope you got that. As a matter of fact, I believe you got that. So remember we said that we are going to accomplish 2 things. So I'll give you a moment to review the steps that we just did, and we move on to converting from a given quantity to a percentage. All right, so we are ready to convert a given quantity to a percentage. There is a formula. Now you're looking at your screen, and I want you to read what's in the yellow box. Read what's written in the yellow box. So you are seeing part divided by a whole multiplied by 100. Part divided by whole multiplied by 100. Let's see if we can identify the parts of the equation in our first question. The question reads, there are 20 marbles in a bag. If 13 are colored, what percentage are colored? How many marbles do we have in the bag? Correct, we have 20, so the total would be 20. So we know that our 20 will represent the whole. Let's examine the question. There are 20 marbles in a bag. Now remember our formula. Part divided by whole multiplied by 100. So we have to be able to identify the part. We must be able to identify the whole. The question says there are 20 marbles in a bag. How many marbles are there in the bag? 20. That will represent our whole. So the whole is equal to 20. We're then given the information that 13 of the marbles are colored. So that will represent our part. Our part is equal to 13. Out of a bag of 20 marbles, 13 are colored. The question, what percentage are colored? We're going to follow our formula. Part divided by whole multiplied by 100. Our part is 13. Agree with that? So we have 13 divided by 20, and then we're going to multiply that by 100. I will put this as a fraction. (13 over 20 multiplied by 100 over 1). 20 into 20 will give me 1. 20 into 100 will give me 5. So now I have 13 multiplied by 5. 13 multiplied by 5. The question asks, what percentage? So remember, our answer now must be written as a percent. 13 multiplied by 5 will give us 65. So 65% of the 20 marbles in the bag are colored. And we already know that this 65% will be equivalent to our part, which is 13. So if you were to go into that bag of marbles, 65% will be colored and the remainder might just be plain. Try the second question now. All right, so the question says, Jen took 15 pens from a box. If the box contains 60, what percentage of the pens remain? Now realize here that the question did not ask what percentage of the pens did Jen take. We have to find how many pens remain or what percentage remain. So the first thing we're going to do is find out what percentage she took. So remember our whole, how many pens were in the box? 60. How many pens did she take? 15. So we have our part divided by the whole multiplied by 100 over 1. Now 15 is a quarter of 60. Then 4 into 4 will be 1 and 4 into 100 will be 25. So 25%, okay, of the pens were taken. So if we know that 25% of the pens were taken, how would we find how many pens remain or what percentage remain? So a whole will represent what? A whole will represent 100%. So initially we had 100%. That's what we started off with. Jen took 25%. So therefore we are left with 75%. So after Jen took 15 pens from the 60 pens, we had 25% taken, and now 75% of the pens remain. Now remember, you're going to divide the part by the whole and then multiply by 100. Remember your steps and go to these 3 websites and practice some activities under the topic percentages. Until next time, bye.
You won't believe it's just math. Come on. You won't believe it's just math.